Alright everyone, I'm doing my front bumper takeoff and I'm test fitting my Depo headlights that I got for my car last month before I started my project. So just taking apart my bumper right now. My bumper's hit, so I've been working on it for the last couple months. Just getting everything kind of prepped for when the project's ready. So most of it's already unbolted and taken off. I've been just riding around with a couple bolts to hold it on since it's busted, and most of the clips at the bottom I've trimmed to fit my 3IS conversion bumper. So this one should come off pretty easily. I've already taken the 3 screws I had holding it down off. So I'm just taking the top panel off. These are all on the 07s and the ups. They're just these push ones. If you have an 06, you have the older crappy ones that are probably all broken. Yeah, if you have the 06, you probably want to buy a set of these. Alright, so in order to take this headlight out, I've got the HID AFS ones, but if you have halogens, they're probably the same. You have to do is pop this white clip right here on the harness. You pop it flat, it pops right out, and then you got all your pens there, and then the factory side of the pens. So I've got this off. So the headlight's held on by a screw up here. I'll pop that off. And when you do take that off with the screw up here, you gotta pop your little trim back a little. It's clipped into the headlight, and then what it is behind there, there's another kind of a clip that clips into the fender. Mine's been broken due to the accident, so the top piece is right here. It's broken off. If you ever had that issue, they actually sell this piece as a replacement. I think I did on my Depo review, I explained it, but I think that top piece is like 20 bucks, the bottom piece is like $8 from the dealer, but you can actually refurb these top 2 broken tabs on your headlight if you ever had those broken in an accident or a fender bender. But so I took out the second one that's over here by the grill and the radiator. Then the third one's the side here. This side screw has no replacement. If you ever crack it or break it, you just have to JB weld it or something. So I've got all the screws. Now the headlight's loose, and you just slide it right out and take it right out there. So this is factory AFS headlight. You got the auto level, which is 4 wires. You got all this. What I'm going to do with my Depos is I'm trying to keep the auto level on the Depos, so I'm going to figure out, I think they just have a blank on the Depos, so I'm going to pop that out and try to use that. I want to use my factory harness because I want to still keep the side-to-side motors, so I'm looking to cut and paste this harness onto the Depo ones once I take those apart. So that's kind of how you do it. So because I've got this out, let me see the other headlight. The one thing that you have to transplant from here onto the Depos is this bracket at the bottom. And this bracket's really for it clips your bumper in. So it should, I know if you have the OEM ones, you have to trim this spot right here if you have the OEM 2011 and up because of the cap for the DRL. This Depo ones don't have that trim, so I probably don't have to cut that. It should bolt right on. But when I'm gonna take a video. All right, so I've got the driver's side OEM HID AFS headlight next to that Depo aftermarket one, and like I said earlier, you have to transplant this bracket from here onto the Depo headlight for the bumper to mount. And I explained earlier, if you had the OEM Depo headlights, you have to trim this because on the OEM headlight, this round spot is actually open, and it's for the DRL. I think that's the only thing it's for, is for the DRL plug to go into the board from the from the harness externally. On these aftermarket halogen ones, they've integrated it all inside, and they actually have the driver inside. This is where the factory ballast usually goes, and once again, that's not punched out because these are halogens and they don't use the factory ballast like over here. The Depo ones come with the metal bracket already for the harness. Pretty much, you know, identical copies. What I was talking about earlier was the auto level motor here, that over here on the Depos is just a blank. But what I'm thinking, the hole should be exactly the same. And once I pull this blank out, I should be able to transplant my AFS motor over into the same hole, pop it into the bracket, and it should have auto level like it was you know, HID ones. So in order to do that, I either have to cut this harness open and take all the pins I need, or actually take this whole harness, wire it up to this one. So I want to figure that out once I open them up and get there. Other than that, I don't. What I was explaining. Oh yeah, the one thing I was explaining earlier, the broken brackets. Right. So I'll flip this forward a little so see it a little better. What you have here, see my bracket's broken right here. So this bracket actually sells at the dealer for 20-25 bucks, and in order to, you know, it's factory, it's molded into there, but you can actually cut that off, grind it flat, and then these two holes right here, this hole and this hole, the new bracket actually screws into with 2 screws, and it replaces that bracket if it ever breaks. Same with this bracket right here. So if that bracket ever breaks right here, you basically shear this off, you know, sand it down flat, and then bolt the new one into these 2 holes right here, and you'll have that replacement bracket. So if you ever break your brackets on your headlights or your tabs, you could always replace them on this headlight with dealer parts. So other than that, let me see what else I see on here. Yeah, that's, you know, this is a 06 to 2010 headlight style, so it's, you know, the back housing is a little different than the DRL versions that have the round cap and all the other stuff. I think the one thing you'll notice too is the plastic's a little lighter on the Depos than the factory. You know, obvious the cost cutting savings and all that. So I'm gonna eventually bake these open this week once I get around to it, and I'll take some videos when I bake those open. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna test fit this headlight. Since I've got everything taken out, I'm gonna pop it in place. I didn't put the bracket on because I'm not planning to put the bumper on here. I'm just test fitting it in and plugging it up to see how the DRLs light up. Alright, so what I did was the bracket, this harness bracket was kind of getting away, so I just pushed it down, bent it a little. It took some pressure off this screw so I could actually turn it now. So tighten that up a little bit. And once you do that, you can realign the bracket. I guess it's supposed to tuck under here and line up with the fender, but yeah, it's good enough. The one thing I noticed with this bracket, just the position it's in, is quite prone. If you have big wheels, if something ever hits you, you're likely to snap that thing off. Just like when I had my fender bender in the parking lot, it, you know, scraped this side and kind of cracked this harness right here. But I'm plugging this in, plug it in, make sure it's tight, and just snap it in. So right now I got that in. Top still off. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that for now. I expected it to be a little bit off anyways, but it's good enough. All 3 bolts are screwed down. I'm worried if I pop this in, I'm not gonna be able to take it out. So yeah, it's about a 1/4 inch off. I'm not gonna, that's way too far to worry about. So I'm gonna just call it a day, tighten it up for now. Maybe I'll heat it up or I'll drill it or something when I do the final permanent install. So I'm gonna take the plastic off right now. I'm gonna turn on and see what the DRLs look like.
right now, they're on. They're basically in
the dim mode, from what I can tell. It's when I open them up to do my retrofit, I'm thinking I'm gonna figure out how that driver works in there and maybe replace it with an aftermarket driver so I could do a full output and then the low beam out, you know, the parking light output. Because right now it's basically on the parking lot output. Let me turn off the headlights.
parking light mode. See how that looks. Yeah, this is parking light mode. It is, I mean, if you stand up top, it's, when you look straight on, that's where you'll see it like if you're driving down the road. But really hard to capture it on camera right now. Let's turn off all the lights. Yeah, turn off all the lights, doesn't really show much, but anyways.
The car's on, DRLs aren't on, so you do have to wire them up.